Hey everyone, it's your bro. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate method chaining in JavaScript, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, method chaining. Method chaining is the act of calling one method after another in one continuous line of code. Here's an example of us using method chaining in capitalization. We'll capitalize a username. I'll show you two examples. We'll capitalize a username without method chaining and then with method chaining, and we can take a look at the differences between the two. So first we'll need a username. Let user equals some username. Make it all lowercase though. And I will display console.log my username. Okay, so the first step to capitalize this string, we'll need a few different methods. So if we are not going to use method chaining, we might have to write something like this. We'll need a container for the first letter in the string. Let first letter equal user.charAt. Then char at index 0. So we will store the first letter, which is B, within this variable first letter. And in my case, that would be B. Now we need to make this letter capital. We'll need another line of code to take care of that. First letter equals first letter dot to uppercase. So this B is now uppercase. And now we need to create a slice of our original username starting from index 1 and everything after it. So user equals, let's add our first letter as well. Letter plus user.slice at index 1. And then we will display our username. So my name is now capitalized. Now let's do the same thing but use method chaining. This will take less lines of code. It's going to be one continuous line of code. So let me turn these lines into comments, and we'll mostly follow the same steps as before. We are going to assign user equals, now we need the character at index 0, user.char@0. Now with method chaining, we will follow this method call with dot to uppercase. And we need to add that slice, starting at index 1 and everything after it, plus user.slice at index 1. So this portion right here is method chaining. We are calling one method after another in one continuous line of code. We start at the left and work our way to the right. So this will work the same as it did before. However, it's done in less steps, and there's no need to declare a variable to hold a temporary value. So that's an example of method chaining. It's the act of calling one method after another in one continuous line of code. So if you would like a copy of this code, I will post this to the comment section down below. And well, yeah, that's method chaining in JavaScript.